It was a nice day for a zombie wedding. Brought to you by La Vintage Decor to be held at Zombietown USA. All the preparations were being made. Nails by Ashley McAleer, flowers by Peterman's florist, and I was working hard on the dress. It's a Love It dress, but of course we had to alter it for our purposes. It's an Alfred Angelo dress brought to you from Love It Upcycle Boutique, and there I am. I really get into my work, putting the final touches on it. Also working on the groom's clothing, and then took some time out to have an interview with Chris from Nova 6.
Wearing an altered Alfred Angelo dress.
I don't know what it is, but I'll take your word for it that it's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Sounds
Alfred
good.
Angelo dresses are pretty cool in the wedding world. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, and Deb Love, who owns Love It, who I share a space with, she is providing the wedding attire for the wedding. So I'm sponsoring it, but yet I love to collaborate with other businesses, so we're just kind of putting a few things together from a few vendors. Yeah. So Mrs. Groves is going to make them an awesome cake. Oh my gosh.
It's Mrs. Groves. I mean, geez, how could it not be awesome? Everything is so sickeningly good.
Yeah, for sure. I only have memories because I now have celiac, so I just wish I can still taste this. But it's Nikki who does their decorating. She described the cake to me. Yeah. It's going to be pretty off the charts.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so Sheer Power beside me is going to do the hair and the makeup. Okay,
very cool.
And we're also, and I've seen the style that she wants. She's going to be an attractive zombie bride, but there's no lack of zombie.
That's awesome.
Features in her attire and her look. And we also are selling a brand of all-natural makeup that's locally made now. That's exclusive to Love It La Vintage. So that's Divine Dreams by Michelle Bachman. So that's some of the makeup that we're using.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, we really can't use it for all of the makeup because you need some heavily pigmented makeup to do the special effects. So, the bride, Carrie, is going to process from La Vintage Decor. We have to carefully orchestrate this with sheer power between hair and makeup. We're using our back doors, so it's nice when your neighbor.
Yeah.
So, and also Peterman's is going to provide the flowers.
Okay. I did see those, of course.
Yeah. Andrea at Peterman's is a wizard for anything out of the box. You know, I've seen her do everything from, people, funeral arrangements, like people wanted something very specific, like this guy was a outdoorsman, sportsman, camper, and he died suddenly, and she did this like crazy campsite kind of floral arrangement. I mean, she just does amazing stuff, and she was really looking forward to doing this. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's all pretty cool. I mean, to have a wedding in the midst of the biggest party in town.
That's why I was just talking to Doug about that today or yesterday, and I was like, hey, it's like, we're doing it. He's asking all the details about the wedding. I was like, it's basically everything's paid for. I was like, you have the band, you have the space. You don't have to rent the space.
Right.
It's everything you want in a wedding. It's just already there. We're just kind of telling everyone. You don't have to RSVP. You don't have to,
you say, here's what it is.
There's no thank you cards to mail out. Just everybody have a good time.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's pretty cool. I thought it was awesome that you guys put it together. I know, did you talk about it last year and maybe even the year before?
Yeah. It was awesome actually always a hope to do.
It's awesome that it's come together. So.
Yeah. Now that I'm on 11th Avenue, it's a little bit easier to orchestrate something like that.
Yeah, being that you were way down at the other end before, So.
And I have Rustic Bridal and Event Rentals, so we're going to be using some of our fancy furniture for some props, Yeah, so we have that all worked out. And again, what kind of fun highlight can you tell your guests? But hey, there's a parade at our wedding.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah. Who has a parade at the end of
right.
it or whatever? You know, it's just awesome. I can't say enough nice things about it. I think it's just really cool that you guys put it together. And like I said, I didn't know all the details. I knew like the basic gist of it, and I knew there were some other groups involved. But that's awesome. It's just awesome that you guys all pulled together to do something unique.
Yeah. Well, we do. I love to do what I call collaborative advertising all the time, because we often do photo shoots and we have, you know, the different vendors, the flowers, the hair, the makeup, the clothes, the rings. You know, Chronics a lot of times will, you know, we'll participate with rings, and you know, it's just nice to be able to just like we just have a list of hashtags and everybody, you know, so we expose our businesses to each other's audiences in that way. So what's just, you know, like back then I did some that type of thing, but I really started getting into it more whenever we moved to 11th Avenue. So it just seemed perfect. The climate was right for the zombie wedding.
And it makes sense too, because like, and that is in essence what Zombietown is, and that's why ours is like kind of different than everybody else's, because you know we want everyone to join together and to do all these things, do their own whatever it is. It's like we were just talking about it. And it's like it's events within an event.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's kind of the way we do it. Is like we make one big event, and our job is to promote it and to tell people to come down to the event. But then there's all these other little events that are within it that we want just them to hang out and enjoy and participate and everything else. So it's fun. It's different, and it's really cool because that's the whole spirit of it, is like to collaborate and to work together.
So it's the day of the wedding, and all the preparations are being made and people are gathering. There's Carrie, and she's at sheer power, and Michelle Pearson is doing her magic on Carrie. She wanted a look that was kind of an attractive bride, but no shortage of zombie makeup. So she's getting her prosthetic scar, open wound. So over at the plaza, people are gathering, and I began to put some of the things that you can rent from Rustic Bridal and Event Rentals at La Vintage Decor for decor around. And as I said, people were gathering. It was getting pretty exciting. And there's Nikki from Mrs. Groves, and she's getting the cake ready. So that was pretty exciting. Just watch her literally add the icing to the cake here. Little gory, but that's what we ordered. The cake was definitely a big hit. Carrie and Dawn just loved it. Nikki is so creative. There she is putting a gel icing that looks, yes, like blood. How exciting. Meanwhile, photographer Miranda Joy was at La Vintage Decor and Love It, getting photos of Carrie while she was getting ready. And Nikki's still working on the cake. Dawn is pacing the streets, waiting for guests to arrive. And there are the pastors, James Baldwin and Devin Spradling from Champion Life. And here comes the bride. And there goes the bride processing across 11th Avenue to the gazebo at Heritage Plaza, where she will renew her vows with her husband of 11 years. And there's the family photos from Miranda Joy Photography taken at Heritage Plaza. The whole family just really enjoyed the whole zombie theme. It was a great event, and we're excited to potentially do it again next year. Happy couple. Thank you so much for watching. We have so much fun at La Vintage Decor, and we will be doing things like this in the future. So subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you won't miss any of those things. Hit the subscription bell, and then that way you'll be notified every time that we post a new video. As I said, we just get into a little bit of everything and do a lot of fun things. The best part. Again, thanks for watching, and you can find us on Pinterest and on our website at lavintagedecor.company, on Instagram at lavintagedecor, on Facebook at lavintagedecor Altoona, and of course on the YouTube channel La Vintage Decor. Thanks for watching.